Hey, I'm Kian, and today I'm going to talk a bit about light and some of its intriguing properties. Well, first of all, what is light? You might have heard something like it is a wave particle duality, but what does this mean? Well, if we break down the name itself, a duality meaning in two states, and wave and particle corresponding to the two states light is in. It behaves like a particle and like a wave. And something interesting here is that it isn't only light that shows this kind of wave particle duality. All the particles that we have found till date behave like waves. It's just light that has been the most famous example. Now, let's start by exploring the wave nature of light. Several phenomena indicate the wave nature of light, such as refraction, interference, and diffraction. An experiment called the double slit experiment shows the wave nature of light, amongst other things. Now, when waves go through narrow spaces, they seem to radially spread out. You can try this out using anything that has a slit and doesn't let water pass through any part of it, except for the slit. When moving water collides with this slit, you can observe the radial spread. Now, if we take light instead of water, it behaves in a similar way. When light is passed through a slit, it also spreads radially. As there are two waves going radially, there will be places where there is constructive interference causing a wavefront with higher amplitude, and destructive interference causing a wavefront with no amplitude. If you are still confused with this experiment, basically if we observe this pattern reflecting from a surface, it should look like this. If you are still not convinced or don't believe this, I'm going to show you how to do the double slit experiment at home. In fact, you can do it too. All you need is laser light and anything with small slits, like a comb for example, which I will be using. Now, as you see, the laser light is just producing a normal red dot as it is just kept normally. Now, as I add the comb, which is my slit, something interesting happens. Great! The results were exactly as expected. Splendid, right? Proving quantum physics at your house. There is also some application of the quantum uncertainty principle here, as the position is very well defined, etc., which I have gone into detail in another video. Now, let's move on to the part which I find more interesting, the particle nature of light. The manifestation of electromagnetic reactions is light in the particle sense. You see, there are these virtual photons around electrons which become real and carry electromagnetic radiations. These massless photons are the particles of light. This was proven by Einstein in his experiment showing the photoelectric effect, where these photons collided with electrons and transferred their momentum to the electrons, causing them to move and thus later be detected. But wait, did I say massless photons? Now how is that possible? As Einstein stated in his famous equation, E is equal to mc square. And if mass equals to 0, shouldn't energy also be equal to 0 always? But it isn't. Photons do carry energy. But an even more basic question might arise, which is that how are they massless? Well, there is this field called the Higgs field, which interacts with other particles and gives a certain sluggishness to them, commonly known as mass. But the problem is, the electromagnetic force doesn't interact with this field at all, so photons technically don't have any mass. Coming back to Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc square. Well, the point is, this is just a special derivative of the entire formula, which is E square is equal to P square C square plus M square C to the power 4. We just ignore the P square C square part as the formula is for a particle which isn't moving. So P equals to 0, so it doesn't matter. But in this case, as photons don't have any mass, m equals to 0. So we ignore that part. Now, if we remove the powers on both sides, the equation becomes E equals to pc, which makes sense as photon is the momentum carrying particle. So all variables are filled. I hope this gave you a new perspective to look at an elemental part of our life, light. Feel free to comment below.